Most real estate agents are leaving tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table every single year. And it's not because they don't know how to sell houses, it's because they don't know how to wholesale. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 most common mistakes agents make when they try to get started wholesaling, and how to avoid them so you can keep more commission-sized checks in your pocket without working twice as hard. Yo, what's up? My name's Cedric, and I teach agents how to step into the investor side of real estate without having to go and work themselves to death chasing buyers and sellers all day long and getting stuck in the hamster wheel of broker life. If you've been curious about wholesaling but feeling a little bit overwhelmed, this video is hopefully going to save you tons and tons of time, headaches, and hopefully thousands of dollars in mistakes. So stick with me until the end because I'm going to share the one shift that separates the agents who just dabble from the agents who actually do this consistently on a monthly basis, who are doing $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 every single month. And mistake number 1, thinking like an agent and not an investor. Here's the biggest one right out of the gate. Most agents who are new to wholesaling come into the space with an agent mindset. They think comps, MLS, appraisals, neat paperwork, and that's all well and fine when you're dealing with retail buyers and sellers, but investors, they don't give a shit about any of that. They don't care about the list price. All they care about is the spread and the equity in the deal. As a wholesaler, you need to retrain your brain. You're not selling retail homes anymore. You're outsourcing deeply discounted properties that leave tons of room for margin and profit. If you're still operating like every deal needs to be clean, pretty, and market ready, you're already gonna lose. The solution? Start looking at deals from the lens of an investor. Ask yourself, what's the ARV or after repair value? And how much is it gonna take to fix this property up? And what's the overall spread when it's all said and done? If you don't know those numbers or don't know how to calculate those numbers, you're not wholesaling. You're just gambling. Mistake number 2, not focusing on building your cash buyers list when you first start out. Agents love going and finding the house first, and I get it. It's in our DNA. But in wholesaling, a lot of times going out and having your buyers first is going to save you time and money down the road. And here's why. If you don't have buyers and know what they actually want, you'll spend months just sourcing crappy deals that nobody will ever want to touch. The solution? Just realize how important it is to start building relationships with cash investors even before you have your first contract locked up. Literally, go to your local RIA meeting or go on Facebook to a real estate investor group in your local market and pick up the phone, message people in the DMs and ask, what are you buying right now? What are you actively looking for? And how much are you looking to spend on that? Are they buying single family, multifamily, cosmetic fixers, rentals? Are they buying in certain zip codes? When you know their buy box, you instantly become way more valuable in their eyes. Mistake number 3, confusing wholesaling with traditional brokering. Now this one will get you into trouble. Wholesaling is not the same as listing a property. You are selling your interest in the contract, not the house. There's a huge difference, and if you blur that line or end up being confused with this, you may find yourself running into legal trouble or at the very minimum, end up ruining your reputation and looking very unprofessional. The simple solution? Learn the paperwork. Follow my YouTube channel. Learn from people like me and others out there. There's tons of people offering free education. Take time to study and understand what you're going out there trying to do. Understand assignment contracts. Make sure you know how to operate and be compliant with your state's laws and your brokers and firms' regulations. The last thing you want to do is lose a deal or get in trouble because you treated a deal like a traditional listing and not like a wholesale deal or an off-market assignment play. Mistake number 4, overcomplicating or not running proper numbers. This will honestly kill more deals than anything else when you're first starting out. In reality, as agents, we're trained to overcomplicate things. I've seen agents run CMAs that have 20 freaking comps. They have all these different adjustments for these little tiny values for different reasons. They have spreadsheets and all this data that's unnecessary. But wholesalers, it's super simple math. If you're spending days and hours analyzing one deal, you're gonna miss out on opportunity. It is just what it is. We have a saying at our company and we literally live and die by this, and it's success loves speed. Time is the killer of all deals. Your solution? Learn the 70% rule. I have other videos on exactly how to do that math, and it literally just takes minutes. Get good at learning how to ballpark costs for repair estimates as well. and get comfortable making quick offers. The truth is, with wholesaling, you don't need to be accurate or perfect, you just need to be fast. Your end buyers and the cash investors are going to do their own due diligence and run their own numbers anyway. And the last mistake, not treating wholesaling like a real business. This is the silent killer. Most agents treat wholesaling just like a little side hustle, something to dabble in when they're in between listings or business is slow, and then they wonder why they never close any deals. Just like any other successful agent, wholesaling requires systems. Marketing systems, follow-up systems, and a process for consistently finding sellers and closing buyers. Your solution? Treat it like a business, not a hobby or a side hustle. Set aside consistent time every day to prospect, build your pipeline, and track your KPIs just like you would any other successful agent business. If you don't give it structure, it's not going to give you money. And since you made it this far, here's one bonus mistake that I thought of that actually might be the most valuable. Trying to do it all on your own. The fastest way to get paid in your first 30 days of doing this is to leverage partnerships and relationships. Team up with experienced wholesalers, lenders, and investors in your area who are already doing this. What's nice is you can already bring tons of value to their operation as an agent. You have MLS data, you have experience negotiating. All you need to do is partner with some people who can fill in the gaps. If you want to join a community and partner with other unicorn agents who are already closing wholesale deals, join my Unicorn Agent Academy group and fast track your way to your first wholesale deal in the next 90 days. It's absolutely free. Links in the description. I highly recommend you to get in there if you don't have anybody else that you can partner with in your local area. Okay, so I know that was a lot, so let's recap. Number 1, stop thinking like an agent and start thinking like an investor. Number 2, do not wait to start going out and building your cash buyers list. Number 3, and I know this one's hard, you're selling contracts, not houses. Number 4, keep the math simple and learn how to run the numbers properly. And number 5, treat wholesaling like a real business. I hope this helped. If it gave you any value, please hit that like button and consider subscribing because I'm dropping even more agent to investor content every single week on this channel. And if you're ready to start going out and actually getting leads and doing it at a bigger scale, there's a link in the description or check the next video recommendation somewhere around this video to see exactly how we pull thousands of property leads every single month for our business and how you can do the same no matter what market you're located in. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.